What's up, gamers? This is NGG here with another collections video. This time it is on my Wii. This is all the games I have collected on my Wii. I'm hoping you guys enjoy. This is to celebrate its 15th year anniversary that just passed. So yeah, this is my 15th year anniversary. One of my favorite consoles. So these games will be in no particular order. So the first game I want to talk about is Just Dance Kids. They used to release the Just Dance games separate and apart from the main Just Dance line games, but I found that after getting this one copy, and my kids were kids at that time, really small kids, they actually enjoyed the regular Just Dance more than they enjoyed the Just Dance Wii. So we just kept getting the regular Just Dance, and we never got another Just Dance Kids. I don't know how many Just Dance Kids were released, but I definitely believe I got the first copy. The next game on my list is Kirby Anniversary Collection. Now this is a collection of multiple Kirby games throughout the year. It doesn't have every game. It's the 20th Anniversary Collection. It doesn't have every game. It does include a CD soundtrack and a couple of the good Kirby games. I was playing through this in February, and I was trying to make February my Kirby game month, but I did stop doing that. I did get a lot of these games done, so I did finish a few. I never reviewed them for the channel, but I definitely played a few. And then when the Nintendo online app came out, I played some on that, so I didn't actually have to go back and play them on my Wii. The next game I have for you is Kirby Epic Yarn. So now this is another Kirby game. This one I believe was also ported to the 3DS, if I'm not mistaken. I might be, but I don't think I am, because I think when I purchased this one at a low price because the 3DS port was available and people were letting go of their Wii copies. And so I always like a console version as opposed to a handheld. This is why I like the Switch, because it's a best of both worlds for me. But so I definitely got this version to play. I have yet to beat the earlier one, so I didn't want to play this one until I finished whittling down the earlier Kirby games. The next game I have for you guys is Kirby's Return to Dreamland. Also haven't played this one yet because I'm trying to finish the other Kirby games, but I definitely went on a buying a lot of Kirby games binge in I believe it was 2020 is when I started buying a bunch of Kirby games. So yeah, I definitely picked this one up as well. The next game I have for you is Lego Lord of the Rings. This is one of those games that still has yet to be ported to the Switch. I don't think it will be. It is a very much older title. Mine's is sealed and unopened. I have yet to play it. I bought a second copy on the DS, but I also have the Wii version, so I have very many ways to play this game. I'm just trying to get into Lego games in general first, and then I might hit some of these older titles by myself. The next game I have for you guys is Pikmin. I love me a good Pikmin game, and I believe that I'm not sure that I have one on the GameCube, but if I don't, I definitely picked up the Wii copy because I believe the GameCube version was my sister's. If it's not, if it's with me, then it's mine. But I love me a good Pikmin game, and there are not that many in the franchise yet. I guess because they're more of a niche title genre, but I love them. I usually beat them within a week, sometimes within a day, depending on how hard I'm hitting it. The next game I have for you guys here is Dragon Quest Swords. I have been on a Dragon Quest binge, and I have found that I haven't played the mainline quest, but I have loved a lot of the side games that they have been releasing. So I picked this one up as well. It was a very good copy when I found it at GameStop. I know they're getting harder to find these because they're now considered retro console games at GameStop, but I definitely picked it up when I saw it. The box was in good condition, the CD was in good condition, so I definitely picked it up. The next game I have for you is a game that I got from my ex. His dad was selling this game and they were only giving him like 2 cents for it. So I was like, it's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And I was like, let me get it. It's like 2 cents that they're giving you for it. I might as well keep it. It's a very, I don't know that it's a very good game if they were only giving us 2 cents for it. But, you know, it's a game that I was like, hey, just don't get rid of it. We might as well keep it. If you're only getting 2 cents for it, the box alone is more than worth 2 cents. So we definitely kept the game. The next game I have for you is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. And admittedly, I never played this version. My copy is still sealed with the CD soundtrack inside. So I've never even got to listen to the music inside. I did go off and find the Wiimote, the golden Wiimote for this game. And so I have like the complete collection that would have been in the box, but I never played this game on the Wii, and thank God I didn't, because I played it on the Switch and beat it on the Switch, and I was not about those motion controls. The next game I have for you is Link's Crossbow Training. Now I have yet to play this game. I want to get the NZAP in order to play this game, so I have yet to play it or beat it. It's in the backlog, but I feel like the older games can stay in the backlog longer because the systems, all we need are the systems to play it. These games don't have downloads or anything that are required. The next game I have for you is Wario Land Shake It Up. I'm gonna say that I haven't played this game either. The same thing, my ex dad was selling his copy. I think he was getting 5 or 6 cents for this one, and I was like, just give me that one and I'll play it eventually. The next game I have for you is Super Paper Mario. This is the Nintendo Selects copy. I went on a like buy Mario games binge, and I went to buy every RPG Mario that I could find to try to get into the franchise. I want to get into the franchise because I see the love for Mario. I'm just not one of those people who have the love for Mario yet. I'm trying so hard. The next game I have here is Mario Kart Wii, and I believe this is Mario Kart 7. And this came with the black Wii U the black Wii that my children have. So I definitely have this game. I played this game a lot, and I don't remember the mechanics, you know, because we've been stuck with Mario Kart 8 forever. I don't remember playing Mario Kart 7. The next game I have is a game called The Blob, and I did put a little bit of time into this. This game was very cute. It's all about like the world is in black and white, and you have to paint the world in color. I don't know the rest of the premise of the story because I only spent like maybe half an hour on this game. I did like it. I mean, I spent a little bit of time to make sure I was gonna like it enough to keep it, because I bought it used at GameStop, and so I kept it. And because I kept that one, I went off and bought The Blob 2. When The Blob 2 came out for the Switch, people were letting go of their Wii copies, so I didn't want to buy The Blob for the Switch, so I ended up getting it on the Wii, and that way I can play it later on in life. The next game I have for you guys is Dance Dance Revolution Hottest Party 2. Now, this one requires that you use the Wii modes and the jump pads, and I thought that was amazing. It's like a full body workout. I have to get my jump pads out. The only problem is that you're always jumping so hard, and you know, I don't live in a house. I live in an apartment building, which my neighbors would not appreciate me jumping up and down in the building. The next game I bought, don't know what it's about. I just bought it because it was a cheapy game, and then I was like, I've never seen this game a day in my life. It's called Dragon Blade Wrath of Fire. I have yet to play it. I tried it out a little bit just to make sure that the CD worked, but that's about it. The next game I have is Just Dance, the original Just Dance. I was looking everywhere for this Just Dance because I had every other version minus this one, and I was able to finally locate it in a store called Book Off, and I was very happy to find it. The next game I have for you is Resident Evil The Umbrella Chronicles. Now, I bought this one. I did a whole Resident Evil collections video, so this one's on there too, but I have yet to play this one. I bought this as part of a another double pack of games that were being sold together, and this one requires the Wii Scope, if I'm not mistaken, and I kind of want to buy the Wii Scope before playing any of these Wii Scope games. The next game I have on my list is Resident Evil Dark Side Chronicles. It's the same thing. This one's sealed and unopened, but this is also requires the, well, it doesn't require, but it would be nice to have the Wii Scope. So I have yet to buy the Wii Scope, so you still see it here. The next game on my list is Resident Evil 4. The Wii edition. I have yet to play this one either. I haven't played it on the GameCube, I haven't played it on the Wii, and I have not played it on the Switch. I have to get on this game eventually. But it's part of the last two mainline on Nintendo consoles that I have yet to play. So it's just taking me a bit to get to it. The next game I have for you is Resident Evil 0. It's in the Resident Evil Archives collection. And now with this one, people were letting go of their physical copies of Resident Evil 0, and I didn't want a digital copy, so I picked this one up before I obtained my Switch copy. And I definitely played it on the Switch and beat it on the Switch. I even did a review on the Switch. But I definitely picked it up because I didn't think I was gonna buy a Switch copy. The next game on my list is the original Resident Evil, and this is also part of the Resident Evil Archives. And now I played this one originally on the PlayStation, but because I am a Nintendo fan, I definitely picked it up for the Nintendo Wii. The next game I have is Silent Hill Shattered Memories. So I knew that this one was a hard game to find, so I picked it up. I am into the horror genre a little bit, so I do pick up a couple of horror games. I have yet to play it, so I couldn't tell you anything about it. The next game on my list is Tales of Symphonia, Dawn of a New World. I played the original Tales of Symphonia on the GameCube. This is part 2, and I have yet to play it. I didn't want to play it because I heard so many bad things about it, and I was like, I don't know if I really want to play a bad game, especially since I loved Tales of Symphonia a lot. But I definitely want to give it a try because I noticed that I don't always go with what the critics say. Sometimes I do, but sometimes I don't. So I should form my own opinion on this game. The next game I have for you is The Last Story. Now this is from the makers of a game that series I really love, so I definitely picked it up. I have yet to play it, but I found a very good copy. CD was in great condition, the booklet was in great condition. I don't know why somebody would let this game go, but I definitely found this game and decided that I wanted to keep it and have it in my collection because I hear good things about this game. The next game in my collection is Xenoblade Chronicles. Now I picked this one up before the Switch version was announced. And I heard, like, besides the gameplay being muddy, but the game was great, but the gameplay was muddy. So I'm happy that I got the definitive edition on the Switch, and so I probably will never be playing this Wii copy. I have yet to play a Xenoblade game. Yeah, I hear they're great. I just hear they're really long, and I'm like, ooh, let me get some of these shorter RPGs. I think that's what scares me. When people say these games are long, those are always the ones that hit the last on my list. The next game on my list is Skylanders Spyro's Adventure. So this was a spin-off, or where they wanted to take the Spyro series into a new direction. This is where the Toys to Life franchise began, and yeah, that hit me hard because I decided to take this franchise like a Pokemon. Gotta catch them all. I went scouring everywhere for those toys. So definitely, I really liked the Skylander franchise. I beat every game, minus one that I will mention soon. But yeah, I beat every game, and I really enjoyed the franchise. The next game I have for you is Skylanders Giants. So Skylanders Giants was the second one of the Skylander franchise. I really liked it. I loved how much bigger the toys were from the little ones, and it made it feel like they were giants in the game. The next game I have for you, I recently acquired, which was Skylanders Swap Force. I had the Wii U version for some reason of this game, the only one I owned the Wii U version for, but I definitely went back and picked up the Wii copy since I don't actually own a Wii U. So I went and recently found a Wii copy. The next game I have for you is Skylanders Trap Team. I definitely like that game. Like I said, I liked all the Skylanders games, so there's no need to repeat myself. But the Trap Team was basically you were trapping all the enemies in these crystals, and you would make them work for you later on in like these little cages. You would put them in these little cells and in these specific crystals that they had for them. Collecting those was a nightmare because they had so many more crystals than they had characters. The next game I have for you is My Sims Agents. I am very much into The Sims, and whenever I can get a Sims game on a Nintendo console, I do. So this is My Sims Agents. I have yet to play it, but the My Sims are more catered to the younger audience, but I still play kid-oriented games sometimes. You know, sometimes you're in the mood for just happy little games. The next game I have is My Sims. This is the original My Sims. This was the first of the My Sims ones, and this is like I said, catered to a younger audience, but it still holds up. The next one I have is My Sims Kingdom. This is like basically My Sims with a like a castle spin on it. You're definitely helping out the king. It's very, very cutesy. I liked it a lot. The next one I have is The Sims 3, and like I said, The Sims is it's catered to a regular adult audience. You can make your Sims do things. You make them eat, you make them go to work, you make them take showers, you make them do everything. They don't usually do things on their own, and you have to find their happiness. I don't remember how part 3 runs because I've played a couple of games since. I definitely played My Sims Pets. 3 Pets, but I don't think I have that for the Wii. The next game I have for you is the Lego Batman game. This is the first of the, I think it's 3 Lego Batman games, and I have yet to play it. I really just need to learn to love Lego games. They always seem so fun, and I keep picking them up. I just need to learn to get on it. So the next game I have here is Lego Batman 2. Obviously, this is the second part of the first one. I didn't play the first one, so I did not play the second one. The next game I have for you is Lego Pirates of the Caribbean. Same thing, I have not played it. I definitely thought the movie of the Pirates of the Caribbean was cute, so I definitely picked up the copy of the Lego game. The next game I have for you is the Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Now this is the first one in the Marvel Ultimate Alliance series. Part 3 has come out to the Switch. I think I'm missing part 2. I played part 3 with Mars, and we did I did a review on that, but he was doing a Let's Play on his channel. I don't know where that Let's Play is gone, but I definitely really liked that game when I played with him, so I've definitely picked up part 1. The next game I have for you is Animal Crossing City Folk. So I have yet to play this game. I just got it because I wanted to collect all the Animal Crossing games I could, and I am just missing the one on GameCube, and that's it. I have the full collection of Animal Crossing games. The next game I have for you is Wii Fit. So I definitely bought my original Wii because, well, that is my original Wii, because of Wii Fit. I wanted to get fit. I wanted to play the fitness games on it. I saw my sister with the balance board and thought it was awesome. So I definitely picked up the Wii Fit game when I picked up the Wii. Then I picked up part 2, Wii Fit Plus. This is just expansion on Wii Fit with different modes and different exercises. The next game I have for you here is Pokemon Battle Revolution. This is like because at that time the graphics were still not great on the handheld consoles at the time. This was just how you can battle on bigger screens. Now we have the Switch and we can battle on big screens with no problem, but this was a way to battle your Pokemon that you raised in game on big screens. The next game I have for you is Final Fantasy's Echoes of Time. Chronicles Echoes of Time. I don't remember it. I know I played it because I love the Final Fantasy spin-off games as well, but I can't tell you that I remember how it goes. But I definitely owned it, and I'm pretty sure I played it. The next game I have for you is Final Fantasy Crystal Bearer. I definitely played this game for about an hour, 2 hours. I didn't get very far, and then I stopped and it went into my backlog. The next game I have for you is Final Fantasy Fables Chocobo's Dungeon. Now I re-got this one for the Switch, and I didn't know it was the same game, and I think they called it Final Fantasy Everybody, and that's the updated version of this game. So I'll probably never play the Wii version I have here. So the next game I have for you is Just Dance 2. Like I said, we do love our Just Dance games here, and this was the first one I had and owned, so I definitely really loved playing it with me and my kids. It was super fun. The next game I have is Just Dance Summer Party. This was just like, because there was no internet, no downloading games. I mean, there was internet, but it wasn't as popular as it now with downloading games. This was just an expansion pack on the Just Dance game. The next game I have for you is Just Dance 3. Again, loved it, loved the songs. The next game I have for you here is Zumba Fitness Join the Party. I can't tell you that I played this one too long. I definitely played this one because I love dancing games to get me in shape, but I didn't play it very long. The next game are games that are in my house. This one is not necessarily mine. So this one is the Lego Harry Potter years 1 through 4. This is my kids' copy. This is how they originally played the Lego Harry Potter games. I am trying to play this one on the Switch with my daughter, so I'm still trying. I have yet to beat it in 2 years, so I don't know how that goes. I can only stomach the Lego game for about an hour a stretch. The next game I have here is Lego Harry Potter years 5 through 7. So this is the last years. This will continue to the end of the series. The next game I have for you here is Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, Beijing 2008. So Beijing 2008. I do remember playing this one. This one was my kid's copy, so I definitely didn't touch this. The next game I have for you is Pokemon Park Wii Pikachu's Adventure. I never played this one. My daughter played this one a lot when she was younger. I couldn't tell you how this goes, but this was me trying to introduce them to a Pokemon game in a child-friendly way. I do have my own version of Pokemon Park 2 Beyond the Years. I went up and picked up my own copy of that game so that it could be mine. And I have yet to play this one either. The next game in my kids collection is Epic Mickey 2, The Power of 2. I never played this one. I couldn't tell you how it goes. The next game I have for you is Skylanders Superchargers. So I definitely stopped playing the Skylanders games right after the game before Superchargers, so I've never played Superchargers, but I did play Imaginator. Superchargers was the only one that I never finished, so I definitely didn't play it, and I wanted to get it once I had Imaginators, because I hate having holes in my collection. I told myself I wasn't going to collect any more games, and then I went off and bought Superchargers. And the last, I believe this is the last game on my collection, is Wii Active 2 Personal Trainer. I definitely spent a lot of time with this game when I was in my fitness journey. I lost a lot of weight during that fitness journey, and I used this game as one of the tools in my arsenal to help me keep me motivated, give me something different to do. This one I really liked the workouts, the different ranges it had. It helped. I had this like heartbeat monitor that I think worked pretty okay. I never felt like it didn't work all like it wasn't always 100%, but it was never like, oh dang, it's not giving me points for everything I'm doing. It did it sometimes, but not all the times. So I definitely liked the Wii Active 2 Personal Trainer. And so that was the last of everything in my collection. Guys, I hope you enjoy these anniversary collections. I enjoy doing them. And thanks for watching, guys. And hope you guys celebrated a good 15 years with your Wii. Thank you for watching. Bye.